I'm Franklin, and this is a look at March 27th. Those born today, March 27th, are Aries. Aries, the loner who searches for someone to cooperate with. Among the many that they find in their life who usually turn out to be competitors rather than cooperators. When those born March 27 drop their preconceived identities that they've assigned to others and accept others for who they are, they can accept what others want to give them without feeling greed or guilt. Today, March 27, this influence of dropping old judgments and preconceived stereotypes will be felt by all signs as moving up a step on the karmic ladder and advancing towards enlightenment. Now, here's a look at the future for those born on March 27. This year, the best thing that comes into your life comes as a result of your financial planning and how you were given the opportunity to get ahead of the curve. Circumstances beyond your control will bring changes this year, but you're ready to put those changes to use and make them work for you. Now, those born March 27th, this month, you have a chance to correct a mistake by apologizing to those most affected, letting them know that it was nothing personal, but just a misunderstanding, and that you know exactly what went wrong and how to fix this problem. This week, a third party comes between old partners who needed to split, and you may be that third party being used by the universe to do what those two could not do by themselves. This is why you were strangely attracted to one that you knew you had no future with. Now, today's number is 12. So this life purpose is to create new ways of cooperating with others. What we are meant to do in this lifetime is always the hardest thing for us to accomplish. This is why you find it so easy to argue and butt heads with different points of view. Now, here's a look at the tarot for today. The energy of today, March 27, is represented in the tarot by the Hanged Man, who turns the world upside down by standing on his head to change his point of view. Anything in the universe can be seen as good or bad, better or worse than anything else. How you feel about anything, or the emotions you feel when you think about this, this is what makes you see it as either all good or all bad. The longer you're with another soul, the more your logic opens you to who they really are. The energy of today, March 27, is as changeable and fickle as the weather. It may be extremely difficult to understand others because they are changing right before your eyes, because you are moving and changing your universe's point of view. Now here's today's element. Those born March 27 are fire signs. So they come into this life as good-looking, dynamic people who need to express their creative energy. If their lightning bolt ideas are not discharged by getting the approval of other people, these things can be very destructive because they try to hold the emotions inside. And here is a look at your health overall. These souls have a body that knows how to take care of itself and should be listened to when it comes to using discomfort to ask for what it needs. This same need for expression of thought through vocalization, when blocked by self-doubt, brings health problems around the throat when these people do not express what they are thinking. Thinking one thing, doing another creates cross purposes and crosses the internal wiring of the body. This causes a shorting out or nervous shutdown in the mind. The more this is fought against, the longer the shutdown, so resistance is futile. Unconditional acceptance of the world as it is the cure. Now, in love, those born on March 27 are here to bring harmony to their relationships by learning to trust others. The people born on March 27 must go through a step-by-step process that has ups and downs, missteps caused by mistrust. When they learn to trust their own feelings, they can be sure enough of themselves to be able to make commitments. If a soul born March 27 makes a commitment to you, they intend to live up to it, so you can trust what they tell you. And know that when this soul says anything to be heard by others, when they say it out loud, they are trying to make it a fact in their own mind. Now, here's a look at your career and the gifts and talents that will see you through in this lifetime. The special nature of those born on March 27 allows them to see outside the box, take the entire scope in of any project. Now, this means seeing the upside and the downside of whatever comes across their path. This means accepting that there are two sides to every story, two sides to everything in the universe. Those born on March 27 have a gift for seeing the big picture and where each little part fits into this structure. Those born on March 27 have been successful at expressing themselves as faith healers, public servants, leaders of nations, and leaders of bands and orchestras. The state of the bank book of those born on March 27 depends less on what they do and more on how well they prepared for whatever work has caught their interest. Now, here's a look at the energy of those born on March 27th. The energy that comes with being born today, or from living through this date in this lifetime, when worked in the positive, allows for cooperation between the two sides of yourself. The one side that trusts the world enough to open up, and the other side that sees the world as being something that one should be afraid of. When logic and emotion combine, they eliminate fear, and that eliminates most problems. But when the negative side of this energy is being worked, the conflicting drives inside this soul born March 27 causes them to compartmentalize each relationship in their life and to try and cut each friendship or romantic interest off from all of the rest. These souls can block out parts of reality to give themselves leeway they need to not feel guilty about anything they do. This includes their relationship with their conscience or with the spirit world. The only way that humans on earth can prove to themselves that they are spiritual beings is to prove that they are receiving messages from the unseen world by acting upon those messages. So, the advice for anyone on March 27 is to follow what is in your heart, using your logic to interpret the signs, omens, events, and travelers who pass by that have been attracted to you simply because you are you. If you like what you see here, please hit the subscribe button.